Hi everyone, welcome to Channeling Love. I'm Diane and this is your angel message for today. And again, I'm going to start with a message from the little book of daily guidance. The number that I was given was 114 and it's footsteps. Your footsteps will leave a trail for future generations to follow. Look around you at the clues you are leaving. What is the legacy you truly wish to leave behind? So this is really important today. Think about what you came here to do, how you feel about it, where you feel you might be on your path, and whether it's time for you to actually step more strongly onto your path and begin to create the work that you came here to offer to the world. What is the masterpiece of your living, being, loving or creating? And are you proud of what you've become? Are you proud of where you are? Do you feel as if you really are doing the work you came here to do? What questions do you need to ask yourself in order to help you to step onto that path? What actions do you need to take in order to evolve what you're doing or improve it or grow it or give it greater visibility? Return to the greater way and leave only golden footsteps. So this is a day to do what it takes to begin living your legacy. Okay, so I'm going to start shuffling and we're going to choose some angel cards to find out how we can start living our legacy. For the collective out there, anyone watching, what do we need to know today, Spirit, in terms of living our legacy? I've just heard stop there. Clear your vibes. Oh, this one comes up quite a lot. Clear your vibes. So energy clearing is extremely important at the moment. And another aspect of it that I will just mention now that I'm here in this vibration of this reading is it feels important to say it from this angle, is that there is a lot of weird energy in the collective. This is not personal. There's a lot of fear that's being generated constantly at the moment. There's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of insecurity among people, there's a lot of suffering. There's a lot of suffering, basically. There's a lot of oppression. There's all sorts of things going on that we would rather not see, and that they do not belong in the earth that we're creating, the new earth that we're creating. And in this transition period, all of that energy can actually feel like violence if you're very, very sensitive. Energetically, it certainly is very violent, I've just heard. And we need to be aware of this and we need to, thank you, right. This is why we need to practice daily energy clearing and energy maintenance. So use all the tools and techniques that you have at your disposal and discover new ones. There are always new ones to discover, and do some research online, whatever you can find, whatever works for you. But that's very important in terms of our legacy today, in terms of what we do going forward and what we feel we're here to offer. So when you're connecting with that sense of your real deep purpose and you're asking yourself, why aren't I doing the things that I know I should be doing? Ask yourself, check in with yourself and ask yourself, am I practicing regular energy hygiene? Do I feel good about the town that I live in, the street that I live in? Am I picking up energies from, I don't know, people above me, people below me, people around me, or just from the news? Am I watching too many news broadcasts? Am I picking up too much stuff on social media? Where am I allowing my energy to be infiltrated or affected by the news or the stories, the energy, the prevalent energies of the day? And turning away from all of that doesn't mean that you don't care. It doesn't mean that you lack compassion. But there is, there's a fine line between staying informed because you care and actually getting drawn into drama in a way that doesn't help the people who are suffering. There are other ways to help and still remain energetically clean and feel as if you can remain in balance. As empaths, that can be extremely challenging, because if someone's hurting, you want to fix that, you want to make it go away, and sometimes within that you're feeling an awful lot, and sometimes we're feeling an awful lot, we're not actually doing an awful lot to change things. So ask yourself, is this necessary for me to put myself through this? Is there a practical thing that I can do to help? Is there something I can do today that makes a difference? And if not, how can I just withdraw my energy and, and stay sane long enough to be able to create the legacy that I want to create that ultimately will be of great benefit to everyone? Hope that all makes sense. Right, next card. What do we need to know or to hear or to see in terms of our legacy in creating those golden footsteps? Divine Physician, Archangel Raphael. So for some of us, there are health issues that still need to be addressed. And we also have the Miracle of Prayer, Archangel Sandalphon. So remember that if you do feel stuck, if you feel as if your energy has become a little bit depleted, if you feel as if your health is not as great as it could be, remember that it's important to ask for help, to ask for strength, to even ask for healing from God and from the angels, from the angelic realm. And that will help to shift things enough, especially if you are on that aligned pathway and you have all that support, that angelic support around you in fulfilling your mission. Right, I'm asking now, what am I asking? I'm going to do a quick pick a card, but I'm going to use these now. Yeah, okay. So I'm asking, what is the message that's needed by each group 1, 2 and 3, in terms of knowing their path, knowing what the great work is. For some people, there's indecision. They're not sure what the great work is. Let's see if we can get some clarity. So pause the video for a minute, or just ask for your guides to let you know, is group 1, 2 or 3 the group where your message is going to be found. Okay, so Spirit, what does group 1 need to know or to hear about their path, their legacy? You are exactly where you need to be. Okay, this may be unknown territory for you. It's, you've already, in a sense, put yourself on a path that is maybe slightly unknown to you, slightly foreign to you, and you're finding your feet in a foreign land, in a new country, maybe in a new town or city. If it's literally that, like another location, you've probably done that so that you can work, so that you can focus on building your legacy. If it's not another place physically, literally, geographically, it could be that you are just in a different territory in terms of work or career. Maybe you're going self-employed for the first time and you're not quite sure what to expect. Maybe you're trusting your creativity for the first time. Maybe you've had a spiritual awakening and you're just setting out on your journey as a healer or as a reader or an intuitive, a channel, a medium. It could be any number of things, but you could be faltering slightly, wondering whether you've made the right decision, or you could just need a little bit of extra reassurance today. And your message is that you are exactly where you need to be. So trust yourself, trust your journey, trust your path. Of course, if your question relates to some kind of abusive situation or unpleasant situation or something that isn't right for you, this is not confirmation that it's okay to stay. Never stay in a situation that is causing you harm or that has the potential to cause you harm in the future. That's not what this is. This is where you already know that you've made a good decision, but you may be having a few doubts here and there on a new path or in a new adventure or a new location that allows you to commit more fully to creating your legacy. Okay, you're in the right place, you're doing the right thing, you've made the right choices, you've made good choices if that's the case. I'm going to pick another card for you, group 1, just a little original angel card to see what goes with that. What else does group 1 need to know about being in the right place, having made the right choice to fulfill their destiny and leave a great legacy? Beauty. Great. So follow what's beautiful to you. Follow what feels really happy, loving, kind, peaceful. You know, what makes your heart sing with joy, the beauty way. Just follow what you find beautiful. For some people, this actually will be a destiny in the beauty industry. Maybe you're doing organic skincare, or you know, something that actually nourishes the skin and doesn't harm anyone or anything, any animals, doesn't harm nature in the process of its creation. Maybe it's something like that, but it feels like a legacy rather than just, oh, let's start another skincare like just any regular, you know, it's not that. It's something special that has a sense of vision about it. Or it could be that, you know, the way that you look plays a part in your work or your destiny. Or it could just simply be something that allows you and others to appreciate beauty. You could be an artist, you could be a painter, you could even be a musician, you could be anyone who creates something beautiful that lifts the heart and soul and spirit of humanity. Okay, great. Group number two, what do you need to know about your legacy and whether you are fulfilling your destiny? How to leave golden footsteps in this lifetime. Enjoy the journey, the wandering path, right? So group number two, your path has not been a straight one, has it? Your path has been a meandering, interesting path. A path that's taken several twists and turns, a path that's called on you to be very smart, to adapt very quickly, to be able to learn how to go with the flow. It's possible that you were a bit of a planner and an overthinker beforehand, and you asked for these soul lessons so that you would learn how to be more adaptable and more spontaneous, and how to surrender your life a bit more into the hands of God and Spirit and your guides, so that you and your higher self, of course, it's not about surrender and self-sacrifice. You also are playing a part because you also have made decisions about what you wanted to achieve and accomplish in this lifetime. But the ego sometimes will not release its grip. And I feel for you, one of the reasons you chose this path was so that your mind would be forced to let go of trying to control everything. And what you're being told now is that it's okay to continue to enjoy the journey. It's okay to just go with the flow, because you know, things are a lot better than they were. It feels as if now that there's less resistance, let's say, you are able to enjoy the journey more. So just go with the flow, continue doing what you're doing. You're settling into something that feels more like the right path. And I've just heard you need to meditate more. Okay, so Archangel Michael just adding that. You need to meditate more though. Okay. You have acceptance from the original angel cards, so it makes sense that you've had to learn how to accept certain things that are out of your control and learn how to go with the flow. As said, there isn't really much to add to that. Okay, group number three, what do you need to hear about leaving your legacy? Oops, I've turned it. Oh, that's not supposed to be reversed. I don't read these cards reversed. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. Although I'm going to say, just to add a little bit more texture and depth to this, because it was reversed, and it's very rare that these ones are reversed, and I don't usually read them reversed, it's possible that you're not allowing your light to shine. It's possible that you're not allowing yourself to be seen, or that you're questioning your dreams and questioning whether you can actually have them. It's possible that you're questioning your legacy and everything that you've set out to create, and wondering whether the world really needs it, or whether you're really capable of delivering on your promise that you made before you came into this incarnation. Remember that one? Yeah, how are we supposed to remember? Well, that's what awakenings are about. That's when we remember. So, lots of orbs around you as well. My eyes were just drawn to the bubbles. You have lots of guides and teachers around you, trying to help you, trying to guide you, trying to help you to see that you can, that you are worthy, and that you will reach your destination. It's interesting because they often talk about not worrying about the destination. The journey is just as important, if not more important, as the destination. But in your case, they seem to be wanting me to encourage you to believe that you can reach that destination. So that's important. You know, different things have different meanings in different contexts, on different days, in different hours, in different seconds, in different sentences. Constant change, constant new creation. And for you at this moment, in this time where everything has collided to bring you this message, your guides, your spirit teachers, your angels want you to know that you can get there. You can do it. You just need to have a bit more faith in yourself, okay? I feel as if there are people out there who are going to say, this is exactly what I've been thinking, and that's exactly what I needed to hear. Let's see which angel card you're going to get to go with that. Freedom. Ooh, that felt so powerful when I pulled that out. Some of you need to set yourself free from something in order to get that confidence and self-belief back. There's something around you that doesn't necessarily support you in holding that vision and believing that it is for you. This could be thoughts, your own thoughts in your own head. It could be a situation, a work situation, another career, or a friend group or a relationship, a home, anything that's impacting your confidence and your ability to believe in yourself. But you're being told that, you know, by freeing yourself, whether it's simply by stepping away for a while, for a period, or freeing yourself from the limitations that you have in your mind, whether it's freeing yourself from a situation that you know is untenable, that it's not sustainable in the long term, whatever it is, you might need to address that before you ask questions about why things aren't working out for you and why you don't have that confidence anymore. So that's that. You know, with spirit, they never tell us what to do. You know, divine timing also means that when you're ready to make a choice, when you're ready to make a decision, the divine is always watching, waiting and loving you unconditionally until that time. So it's all good. That's it for today, everyone. I feel as if I want to choose just one more message just from the Archangel cards, and this is for the collective. So let's just ask for the collective, what do we all need to know about our legacy and the impact it will have on the world? Clairvoyance. Okay, so it's completely not appropriate at all, except it is, because the world is experiencing a huge spiritual awakening at the moment. And the more we increase our spiritual sight, thank you guides, the more we increase our spiritual sight and awaken our other spiritual gifts, the more we're able to see the fifth dimension. Oh my goodness, sorry. They just gave me an impression of that. They just let me feel that. So, you know, should never question, because the universe always has the right answers. The more we're able to see that truth of those other dimensions, the more we will come to peace. It's just so obvious now. The more we will come to a place of peace, love, understanding and equality between all men, all beings, all people. Yes, because when you can see the energy and feel the thoughts of everyone else, I know that sounds terrifying, but honestly it's not. It's just we're going to have to go through a bit of a rough transition to get there, but we're in it now. There's no going back. The more we are all able to use those gifts, the more understanding there will be between all of us, because we will see how similar we are. We will see, you know, understand the depths of our horridness, and we will see that that is the result of fear and insecurity. And we will immediately see our immense capacity for love and kindness, and it will wash away everything else. There's much more to that I feel is coming through and trying to channel through, so I can't even begin to open that up now. Just let me say, in terms of how our actions are going to affect the collective, all of us who are on this spiritual path, this path of awakening or doing spiritual work, whether that's actually straightforward spiritual work, when is it ever straightforward? Spiritual teaching, or doing readings or healing, or, you know, using those incredible modalities, endless, amazing modalities that are available, or whether it is by offering fifth dimensional music or artwork, or transforming these different institutions. You know, we have We have light workers who are teachers, we have light workers in the legal system, we have light workers everywhere right now. Whatever it is that you're doing, you are impacting the collective in such a way that you are helping to trigger this mass awakening that is going to bring us here to this mass sense of being able to perceive each other on that much higher, more real level, perceive each other's actual essence and being, rather than looking at each other as physical beings with a particular skin colour or a particular manifestation of any description whatsoever. We will see into each other's souls, and that's what's going to trigger the true awakening on this planet. So that's that, everyone. If you were here to the end of the video, then you were really meant to hear that final message, and thank you very much for sticking around and for being here in general. If you'd like to work with me, if you'd like to continue this conversation, there are many, many, many links under the video. If you'd like to enter my prize draw and possibly win a free reading, the link is also below for that. If you think it's important, please share these messages with your friends and with others who you feel they will resonate with. Of course, anywhere at all that you choose to support my channel will be of great benefit to all of us, obviously to me, because it will help me to continue making these videos, to continue being of service to you and creating my legacy. And that's it. Thank you so much for being here. We will be back soon. Bye.